Okay, time to drink sake. So hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video I drink and keep drinking sake and then introduce in both Japanese and English, and hopefully you somehow feel like drinking after you watch my video, because I love drinking sake, but it seems like the sake consumption has been dropping, which is really sad. And if it keeps decreasing, then there's a possibility in the future that those my favorite sake brewery go maybe out of business and I wouldn't drink anymore, which I don't want those things to happen, so please drink sake. So in my video I drink sake and then get drunk, and I do Hitorigoto, which means in English talking to myself. So today I'm drinking this senkinx, which is actually the new series of senkin, and senkin is from the Tochigi prefectures in Japan. I love senkin. And then I'm going to talk about the in Japan right now, the influenza epidemic is actually happening. Luckily I haven't gotten influenza yet, but I've seen so many friends and colleagues, especially the people who have like family, like especially children. It seems like they got influenza from them and then they're really suffering, so I really hope things will get better soon. And then I read the article and I read the news, and then it's kind of interesting why this is actually happening. And then being healthy is very important, because when I'm not healthy, I didn't feel like drinking sake, and then when I was still recovering, I drank sake. It tasted good, but not as much as enjoyable as it used to be. So I think I'm getting healthier and healthier. So whenever I drink, it tastes so good and I feel so happy. Anyway, cheers. So the smell is I love this smell. If you are from the US or English speaking country, and if you go to a supermarket that sells Japanese products, you might know the beverage called Calpico. And then there is a series of Calpico, like soda Calpico. This smell is like soda Calpico, but it's more fresh and then clean cut. And then the flavor is Calpico, but good sake flavor. They use kamenoo rice. It's organic and natural, so I guess they made a rice in an organic way, which I'm not sure what that means. No filtered. It's a raw sake, sparkling. What else? Yeah, I don't know. So many Japanese words. And even like it's kind of, it really tastes like Calpico cider, the soda flavor. It's sweet, but because a little bit dry, so the sweetness doesn't stay on your tongue, so you can just keep drinking, and it's really sparkling. It's so nice. I can see this one being kind of like champagne or sparkling wine to open up with course cuisines, but it's a little bit too sweet. I see some potential, like a lot of sake breweries trying to create the sparkling Japanese sake, but they tends to be a little bit too sweet to compete with champagne or sparkling wine. I think they just need to make it a little bit more less sweet and a little bit more dry. If they make it that way, then I think the sparkling Japanese sake can be a good, become more, popular beverage for people who love drinking champagne and sparkling wines. Yeah, a little bit more, but still it's really tasty. So please try this SENKIN sparkling, senkinx natural sparkling, because it's really nice. Anyway, so a lot of my colleagues and also like friends who have family, especially who have a child and children, in the last 2 or 3 weeks they tended to get so sick. And then I've seen some of the people whom I kind of communicate or interact with on Twitter. They tweet that, oh, my entire family got sick, and then it was influenza, and like there's like muscle aches, joint aches. It's a horrible feelings. I really feel bad for them because like they're really struggling, and like I've been telling my colleagues not to work so hard, which is kind of ironic though, because they've been telling me not to work too hard, especially after my surgery, but I guess people don't really listen to each other. So like I've been kind of curious why this is happening, because it's last week it was May and it's still the beginning of June. Those full season is usually takes place in fall or winter, but as people really suffering in real life, I saw the news that influenza epidemic is actually taking place in Japan right now. The last week of May, almost 50,000 people actually went to hospitals for influenzas and everything, and the number is still increasing. And then the news actually said that a lot of schools got shut down because of influenza epidemics. And of course I got curious, because it's not influenza or flu season, it's May or it's June. And the article kind of points out that this is the trend. Like Japan actually follows the trend that Europe and then the US actually went through in 2022 or 2021, which is that because of stay home policy, the COVID pandemics and everything, people really didn't go out. And then because working from home situations and everything, in this country, at least 2020, 2021 and 2022, there was no influenza epidemic in those 3 years. And then the article explained that people's immune system are not as strong as it used to be, because in the last 3 years they didn't go out, they didn't interact, and they didn't catch those viruses or anything like that. So that's why like their immune system is not strong at all. And then of course like people really go out right now, and I guess like more like communicating, interacting and everything. So like they kind of keep passing on to each other, and it's just becoming the influenza epidemic. So if you live in Japan, please be careful. If you have family in Japan, yeah, please be careful. I don't think there is anything that much that you or I can do. But eating healthy, try not to think too much, stay away from stress, try to make our immune system stronger, then it should be okay. But I'm just finding very interesting to see that people are so afraid to get COVID, and then so many policy installed, working from home, less interaction with each other. So we didn't get influenza. At least like we didn't experience the influenza epidemic in the last 3 years. But now people are out. Like more people go outside, see each other in real life, and then that triggers influenza epidemic. I don't know. For me, it's interesting, but I kind of know. I kind of like understand. Well, not really why this is happening, but whenever I see people in person, like dining out, drinking together, talking a lot, and then next day I feel a little bit tired. I have sore throat, but like after 2 days or 3 days I feel okay. So I guess I might have caught something, but my immune system is not weak yet to get super sick. So I guess my immune system was strong enough to fight anything that I get, and then keep me okay, healthy, and then get recovered anyway. So I guess one way or another we have to let ourselves kind of expose to something, fight it, and then so that I guess our immune system gets stronger and stronger. But yeah, nobody wants to get sick, so please take care of yourself, but still drinking. So yeah, senkin X sparkling, organic natural sparkling, is actually really nice. So please buy it if you live in Japan or if you're visiting Japan. It's a cute design bottle, blue, red, very easy to notice it. I think that's all. And I'm still trying to, aim for 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So please subscribe to my channel. And then please drink more sake. And I hope to see you in my next video. So please take care. じゃあね、bye. Bye.